Okay, looks like OBS is now reconnecting. Hopefully it didn't split into a new video, and if it did, then apologies for the disconnect. It's out of my hands. It's the ISP that's doing it. Our internet service provider is having some maintenance, I think, without warning too. So, I mean, I did warn during the start of the session that the connection is going to be a little wonky. Sorry about that. May want to start the lobby over again. Yeah, it's unfortunate. I want to try and reopen up Restream chat because the disconnect message would stay put, would not reload unless I close the box and reopen it again. Got disconnected. Yep, got disconnected and now we're back. Let's see if we can find that lobby again. I didn't get to jot it down. I don't see any names that I recognize. I assume that everyone just disconnected for some reason. I mean, due to my disconnects, I guess I was the lobby leader. But it should stay open for everyone else. I don't know. It's gonna reopen lobby. Alright. There's the lobby ID now. Now. Alright, L, 2, 6, and F. Whoop. Mathematical. Today's also Mathematics Day, by the way. Oh, so it did start a new video. Fortunate. Yeah, I just suffered a disconnect. Yeah, I did do a new video. Yeah. It's a shame. Oh, there we go. Our ghosty captain. Huh? Oh, because the item boxes are full. Did I press? Oh, the ticket. There we go. Man, I'm just forgetting how to even do this. Yeah, I could probably go for an anomaly research. Anomaly investigation. So Frost Island's here. Kazu and Mitsune. Kazu would have been a great monster to chase too. Probably do that. Then Mitsune. Do a join request. Do. Bum, bum, ba, da, bum, bum, ba, da, bum, ba, da. Yeah, again, the connection's a little wonky. May suffer a disconnect. I don't know how many more times it's gonna happen, but warning folks again that the connection is unstable. But there's the lobby ID. Because again, I'm not sure if this is going through to YouTube, but let me check real quick. Seems like the messages are not going through to YouTube for some reason. So I may have to open up a new tab just for YouTube. So I'll pin this. Bum 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 bum. Alright. Should be good to go. I already know what sword I have on me right now. MHRS. Okay, so this is the Naruto. It is alright. It is pretty sharp sword. Did I not? Whatever. Yes, Sesune. I don't know why the restream one is not coming to YouTube, so. There's Tin. So we got Sune, Kazu, and the Samikats. Gotta start this over again. Whenever we have a disconnect, sometimes, a lot of times, it doesn't reconnect in time to catch up with the buffer in order to keep it in one video. So it's just the way they make some of these streaming sites. Both Twitch, YouTube. Although Soop does it really well where it keeps the videos intact. So they have a longer extended buffer than most other sites, which I appreciate a lot. But, yeah, you can't keep the videos in one piece once it's disconnected on some of the other sites. It's a shame. Oh, do we want to go for oh, there's 10 there. Alright, Mitsune. Probably go for Kazu. It's been a while, Kazu. I think we hunted this guy recently in Generation Ultimate. The G-rank version of him. There's the screams. Oh, that thing's still traveling with that. Oh. That shock attack's a little longer He does it a lot faster and a few more times in Generations Ultimate. And this one's like one shot and it stays for like 3 seconds or something. There's a tail swing. Totally locked for him. Double shot. Oops, the daisy. Selenium. No. Ooh. I think if I try to roll out of that in Generation Something, I would have gotten shocked by that. This one has a little less AoE on that shot. They must have decreased it. That's a new move right there. Good luck to see. Oh, getting stabbed. Space. Ooh, big shot. Stunning. I think it's over this way. Looks like he let out a fire or something. There we go. He says back. Oh, he's back at that cave. Oh yeah, Lisa found out that the lobby is full. They're sharpening already. Maybe they could have had like some sort of variant of the Kazu for this game. Would be nice. Especially for the frosty area. Imagine an ice variant of this guy. Because we haven't got an ice variant. I think of Giganox with the poison, and then there will be the Baleful Giganox that is more electric, which further references the Kazu because of it being like electric type. But the regular Giganox would be like poison. But yeah, there'd have to be like ice variants. Ice, water. We got what's her name? Missing here. Man, Kazu's so slow in the attacks. We actually supposed to take out the Suna. Kazu, it's ready to capture. Oh, I don't think I have that captured. Yeah, it wasn't easy. Hit him both. Marionettes. Like that move. It's pretty cool. Man, my suit is looking a lot darker. Looks like proof ads are on. Which one we have right now, I think. I thought that would be disabled automatically. Whatever. Oh, did I miss out on the Kazu? Cousin Kazu. I get to do a carve, unless it ran off. Oh wait, it's over there. The carve it back real quick. Unless it's been captured. Oh, there you go. Nice. Dun, 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 dun. Right at the edge. Down it goes. Up and down. You really trying to follow me? Try to shock it. Got some bombs. Nice. I was hoping that flash bomb would detonate the bomb. Merry Christmas. Oh, what is that flying over there? Oh, that's the what's his name? Betelgeuse. Oh, the pirate ship with the icicles. Imagine the screens would break down the icicles. That was pretty neat. Have a nice trip. See you next fall. That's what the Pink Ranger says in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie. I think it's just called Power Rangers the movie. 1985 classic. Have a nice fall. The Rangers would fight the ooze guys, I think. At the construction site. They would have all these like one-liners. Each of the members. Nice. Nice. Throw one in that tail, man. Shocked. Nice. That's the guy here. There goes my wire buttons. Nice to hit the wire buttons out of me. Let's do that about that. Compared to the Kezu AoE on the electric attack, that anomaly AoE is a whole lot bigger. It's like twice as bigger. Even when I try to like roll out of it, just can't roll out of it. Then I start using like wire bugs, but in the time that's about to explode, it's just not enough time to wire bug out of it. I don't know. I'll try to remember to do it. Try to remember to do that next time. Oh boy. I don't think I have any cleansers. There you go, stagger. Ooh, nice. Nice. Good to man, the tail will not come on. What are we attempting to do here? If it being an anomaly type? Unless the tail has a lot more XP. Is it the regular Mitsu? Have a nice trip. Pop, pop, pop. No. Ooh, shot him again. Oh, this was coming. Nice. It's like ads in process. Oh, you bezo. Getting charged down over here. Hey there, Challenger. Is it Challenger or Harbinger? Welcome on in. Getting some rise, Sunbreak in. Playing on Switch, of course. Yeah, I might possibly up onto some Mario Kart World. Oh, I didn't get to do that. Good move. That's alright. Yeah, maybe on like Christmas Eve or Christmas Day or something. Get a short session in. Do have some family duties, so we'll be heading to my parents' house that day. Let's do another one of these parties. Family get-togethers. Juice? Oh, okay. Okay. As in the bezel juice. The guy that was just like flying around, bombing everyone. Ooh, 5 minutes left. Can we get this guy? It's like 4 of us. Well, looks like ads are in progress. Hey, we had a disconnect earlier. So it's split to like 2 videos now. Ooh, slice right through that. Timing. It's very crucial. Ooh, nice, there we go. Way to go, man. Missed these stickers. The blaze. Yeah, maybe I should probably bring Palicos in. Probably swap out Blaze and get the Palico in. Not sure what costumes I've got for the Palico though. Oh, let's take a look. Cannot find the dance. Where's the dance? It's a prance, okay. Oh, so they didn't bring the dance back, they brought the prance back for this game. And that was like a little after launch. Like through an update or something like that. Beep beep beep. Look, my friend is hopping on to me. I sent them a message, but he seems to respond yet. Oh, you know, he's probably catching up on it. Welcome to Dairy. HR 619. Alright, set on back. For some reason that message didn't go through to YouTube. Let's set it manually. Right. Swap our buddy. So apparently Boomy is the kind of girl that I selected. Oh, this is back when I had the pirate outfit for Boomy. Should I select a different Pelico? Yeah, limit. It's Artemis. These guys are already maxed. I don't know how they reached up like level 50 already. Tofu. And then there's Boomy. Here, let's see if we can find a good. By good, I mean like a wintry outfit for him. Unless I already have one for him. Hello. Tsukino. There's Sonic. Oh right, there's a new update for Sonic Rumble. With a crossover with Godzilla. So a bunch of like Godzilla skins to unlock in that. Yeah, I might want to hop onto that maybe tomorrow. I was supposed to do it today, but totally forgot about it. There's the Azul. Green hair. Looking like a kabuki. You know, let's craft this one. This is a pretty rare outfit. Wonder how it looks without the armor. It is pretty layered, right? Huh? The fairy. Are they fairies during the holidays? Sherlock over here. It's on a mission. Gotta solve a mystery. Oh, interesting. So it's like, it's got the green colored one, huh? Chaotic. Pride one. Archdemon. Ooh, look at that. The spirits of Christmas. Leonarch. Cute one. Oh, look at an angel. Apparently I haven't crafted this one yet. Or have I? Alright, let's craft this one. He'll go as an angel to put on top of the tree. Oh man. Let's do, let's try and combine this one here. Yeah, I thought I had that for, Crash. Let's go. Nice. Welcome back. Thought I swapped my my buddy already. Select buddy. Oh, dismiss. What is dismiss? I don't know. Gotta be careful. Buddy 1. Let's do Pelico. Imagine bringing back Artemis. Let's go Boomy, and then Blaze is slot number 2. There he is. Kabuki. Very green. He's got the chandelier? Or candelabra, I think? I'm trying to remember that term now. It's like candelabra. He's holding the other candles. Bum bum bum. And what happened to all the other Pelicos? Strike. Oh. Kitty. Nice. Oh, this one's pretty neat. It's got the Fennec ears. Fennec. Bandana. Ooh, I like the hood one. I think I'll just go like full angel though. Let's be full angel. I'm not sure why he has the green color. Look at that green. Do, 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 do. So, let's do this green. That's a good green right there. Bum, bum, bum. Let's get some subquests. So we gotta do one more lava caverns. Tail sever, we gotta get 2 of those. Large spring bugs, maybe plants. Probably do some ores. Events quests. Either that, maybe some more anomalies. I mean, we got 3 people, so probably get some casual hunts in. Maybe this one here. Probably go back to Frost Islands or something. Or Citadel. Dual threats. Yeah, let's go to Citadel. Goro Magala. Shaguru Magala. Right, Boomy? Good. Try and get the what the button is for the interaction with the buddies. Oh, I recognize that color scheme. Isn't that supposed to be one of the South Park characters? I've got his name. That's the same color scheme as like South Park character. The fat one. I can't remember his name. My friend would know. Watches a lot of South Park. Look at Boomy. It's like cha 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 cha. Bum, bum, bum. Anomaly. This way I have the smaller dash juices and not the megas. Oh. Guess it's just gonna be me. A returning rush of red. Guess we could try this. Boom, bum, bum. Ding, ding, ding. Looks like keep these on today. Oh, I don't remember if I even ate. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Oh, right. I didn't bring the Palimutes. I brought the Palico instead, just for aesthetics. The Palimute wouldn't let me allow me to ride. to move faster. So we got 2 monsters. The Malzino, then Shagru. This could be a long one. Oh, there's also a free game that's on Epic Games today. I forgot what game it was today. But yesterday they had started or closed indie survival horror game, retro inspired, which I demoed last year during Steam Next Fest, and I thought that one was pretty cool. So now that the full game is available on Epic, well, not anymore though, but yesterday it was. Only claim it within 24 hours, which I did. And yeah, maybe want to feature that sometime soon. Either maybe next year or something in January, or maybe somewhere towards the end of this year. We'll see. It's also still Silent Hill F, or Forte. What's the other term for that cursive F symbol? Forlin or something like that? Forlin symbol? May possibly hop on to that one more time. And also to troubleshoot the technical side of things, trying to eliminate the screen tearing. Apparently, when I looked it up, one of the Steam forum discussions say that enabling the motion blur may also fix the screen tearing when capturing. So maybe want to try that next time. I remember some games would have that effect, and enabling motion blur won't. Otherwise, I think waiting for a patch, developer to patch it, might be the other solution, but no idea if and when they would. Shadow, I see you. Hoping the difficulty is scaled down. You're just single. Ooh. Let's go, Boomy. Was that staggered? It's already going like dark mode. Ooh, thought I got hit there. Close range too. What? Oh my gosh. I think the small skull armor is covering a whole lot. Ooh. Me with the wind. Yeah, I was about to get hiccups there. What was that on the guard? The wind there. Anti-monster mine. Yeah. Ticked by the beak a little bit there. Ooh, he's got the fireworks? That's that fireworks one? If so, that's awesome. I haven't used one of those for a while, man. That'll be great for like New Year's Day. Even during like 4th of July. Like 1 year I set up like a whole bunch of fireworks after taking out each monster. Oh, wow, the suit looks a little more dark, like black and red, rather than green and red. Interesting. Must be the lighting. I can travel by foot now. Oh, what are these guys? Word source? Word star? Boomy just hiding underneath. Float fly. Look at the slide. Hello. Fish me again. Just gonna find that. Is it oh, here it is. Use fireworks. Nope. How do you set that? Oh, there you go. I haven't done this for a while. How do you do that thing? Oh, he's doing it. Nice, nice, nice. Sweet. Should have looked up a little bit. Yeah, I haven't done one of those for a while. So I wait for a refill again. It's just a deep panic. That was close. Twice. I think the one thing I like about Wilds is the wounds mechanic. That can get addicting. When I played the beta, the open beta for it, like man, these wounds things. It's like a QTE action animation that occurs in the machine. When you attack enough of the wounds area, you can initiate like the animation for it. Which is pretty cool. The more you hit on an area of a monster, a certain body part, yeah, arm or leg, tail, face, wing or something, starts to build up to the other wound. And you focus on that wound and get like a little QTE. Plus more damage. It's very cool. Are those Izuchis? Those are, unless those are the Ragis. They look a little different. I should probably bring him over to Melzino. Do a monster fight. Ooh, coming at me. Oh boy. Ooh, nice flash there. Is that boom? Oh, look at the flash, man. Flashing bombs. To the face. What's going on? Godzilla blast. Feeling he would. Fireworks is ready. Oh, wait. That was an anti-monster. But also fireworks. Speaking of it. I don't think that hit the monster though. One of the spawns broken. There's the crunch. Dangerous. Let's head into this. No palamutes. Gotta get there by foot. Hands and legs. think I should probably use the stink mic. Bring him over to Malzino. I can find one. I've gotten the location. I think there's only one location that I can remember. For those that I normally would always get. We have a monster fight right here. Daisy. Oh man, I was like right at the edge there. Oh, nice flash. Ooh, there we go. I have to take him. Oh, I still got it. I spammed them. I just leaped upward. Oh, wow. Love it with resharpened sword. Oh boy. Too quick. Yep. I'm almost there. We get a max. Is it dust? Herbal? It's on the move. Do got a card with tail though. Man, I don't know if we have time for the Malzino. I feel like once we get the tail shot, should be getting close. I don't know if we can actually capture him, since it's like part elder. He's essentially an elder though. I saw some cases with fluid. Like the snowy area here. Only when they reach the top area. Rocks. Oh no. No room. Did that just take out? Anjanats. Wait, let me see if I can find the stink mic. Here we go. Yeah. Ooh, that was close. What? Timer's running. What the heck? That was weird. Nice. Here we go. Let's go for Mazino. Although I feel like the other guy's already. Oh wait, the guy's on the move. Is that Mazino? Let's meet him there. Hello. Wow, it's a lot bigger than this Malzino. Malzino can get really fast too. Whoop. Yeah, do you want to do damage on him? Let's try and get that Shaggy. Stabby stab. Very extended monster fights. There we go. Should be good. A couple more. And action. Thanks, Mazino. Boys. Supports. Shag you down. Bum, 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 bum. Bumi's got the candelabra. Alright, let's see. Can we replace some items here? There's Thunderbud. Oh, extra potions, huh? Discard items, etc. No, what did I replace? I'm gonna have to take a look at the box. Let's see what I can send. Still got like 20 minutes. Oh, Xeno over there. Oh, I don't think I have any broadcasters. Didn't bring any. Nice. Ooh, auto send? Did it auto send? So that's good. bum, 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 bum. There's Noah. Noah, 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 Noah. It's Muzzy. Mousino, 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 Mousino. May I hunt you? I just want your scale and tail. Bunch of nuts. Ooh, what monster was this? Garingo is in. I'd use that guy to break some of the Malzino parts. Substance. Ooh. Kadaki was here? Yeah. It's tough having no Palamute. And the map is like so big. I guess we can still teleport, but I think I'd rather go by foot. Teleport, I mean using the wire bugs and stuff. Poison Toad. They're fighting. Anjanops. It's back. Nice. Ooh, double bites. Way to go, Angie. Bring him down. I don't know if that hit or not. Nice pounce. One more bite. Sweet. Fireworks, fireworks. We're in the poison area. This guy's design is inspired by Dracula, while Gangom is Frankenstein's monster. And of course we got Unagarin, it's the werewolf. Reverse monsters. Inspo. Wyvern Blast. You got Wyvern Blast? I don't know where it's located. Yeah, I wanted to get these guys in for Halloween and stuff. I didn't get to hop onto this game. Oh. The music for this guy is pretty high. Pretty gothic. Very thematic. Thematic for the character. It's got like a regal look to him too. An empiric regal look to him. Another barrel bomb it. Hit it. Hit it, Boomy. Nice. Ooh. It's turning dark. Wind up. That should go for his arms and tail. Oh. Never. Oh, I need to get to the poison tail. Garen is over there. That way. I should call upon him. But it's okay, I can probably survive. Got some rations. I can bring up some more of the health bar notes. Maybe some more stamina. Adamant seed. X. My Wii Pro Controller is starting to get all squeaky. Especially the trigger buttons in the back. Yeah, ration only fills so little. Alright, here we go again. Poison toke. Nice. Ooh, heart's broken already. Oh boy. Oh, what a tail. Give it a tail. I want that wire bug. Oh, ooh, with the rocket. There's Trev. Ted Campbell. We were talking about Ted Campbell last night. I'm trying to tell my friend about Ted Campbell, the R&B singer. He had no idea who that was. I told him about oh, he's a singer of Powerline from a Goofy movie. Turns out that I had the Discord audio muted. Well, not technically muted, but if I have Discord open on both PCs, it only captures 0. Yeah, it doesn't capture either one. The Discord, because Discord detects that I'm on both. I have both open on each PC, so I couldn't decide which one to capture. Which is strange. I feel it should still capture on wherever OBS is at. But it's just the way that OBS operates is that when it has like 2 apps, it would mute either one or something. Fireworks. Ooh, nice end there. And also, Tiesto had a gig at the Pyramids. It's been a decade since he last played there. And he was featured on Twitch Music, the channel for music, Twitch. That was surprising when I saw the I first found out through the Twitch Stories feed. And then I was like, what? Is that Tiesto? And he's gonna be featured on Twitch Music? And so he played live, streaming from Egypt, the Great Pyramids of Giza. So that was pretty neat. Played a whole lot of classics, songs that I definitely recommend and recognize. But word on the street says that he's heading back to the trance scene again. He would do a lot of electro house and collabing with like hip hop artists for some odd reason. Sort of portrayed the trance scene for like a bunch of years. But now it looks like he's coming back. Trance has not left. It's this TSO that left. But I know that he has a whole lot of fans that are so dedicated. I mean, they don't realize what was happening with Tiesto as an artist, performer, even so. Getting go. Maybe something there. We now have a Donkey Kong Bonanza game. Brand new Donkey Kong 3D platformer. Which I've yet to play. Someday I'll get to it. Come on, get it going. Nice. Let's beat this guy up. Get in, go smash. Nice. Couple more. Let's get some damage. Is Tiesto sweated? Sweated? What's that? So like David Guetta? Similar. He's a very mainstream DJ nowadays. I mean, for the past decade or so. I think shortly after he did Adagio for strings. That was a very mainstream track. Even though Ferry Corson did a remix of that decade before Tiesto made his version. But there's like a, I don't know, bit of controversy amongst the dance scene when it comes to that topic. But it's old news by now. Everyone would pick their sides, you know. But there's like that dedicated Tiesto fans, it's like just blinded. But I get their annual fans though. Yeah. Certainly hits mainstream when like people that you don't normally see that are not into that type of music would be into it. It's like, wow. And this is back during like the Facebook days. Wow. How did you guys start listening to Tiesto? It was like long after he's got his mainstream fame. Oh, what's happening here? Look at that. That's how it feeds on the other monsters. Does he do the New Year's shows? Sometimes. I mean, I guess every top artists or DJs or performers would do their New Year's sets. I don't know. Above and Beyond is another known group. They would have a set at Madison Garden, one of the biggest venues in the world, in New York. Madison Garden, can you believe that? But yeah, not many artists get to perform there. You get like, you know, pop artists, Michael Jackson, Madonna, you know, they'll have a chance to perform there. Falcon Folk. Fish plays MSG. Now again. Yeah, there's some artists that would play video games. I know Armin van Buren would be a fan of like the Uncharted games. Whenever he's on his off time, him and Ruben, Armin and Ruben would be playing on PlayStation. They don't share their gamer tags though, or how do you call it? But yeah, there's a time when they were playing the latest Uncharted game, Uncharted 3 or whatever. Back during like PS3, PS4 era, I think, into the PS4 era. I was like, wow, I didn't know these guys were that into video games. But even if you look into the official ASOT's, aka State of Trance Discord server, I mean, there would be a section category for video games and movies. I would just normally use that for the live chat. That's where everyone goes now. So when the show is live, you just like chat in the Discord server. Either that or on the Twitch channel, YouTube channel. Where a lot of us are, are in. But they now have like a 24/7 channel that just plays old sets and tracks. Before they used to have like music videos playing, but I guess it's now they're like copyright or something. So when there's not a live show or sets, they just play like random tracks, like a 24/7 radio. Do I get good music at the Garden in Boston? So back in the day, there was NSYNC, Backstreet Boys. They would perform at the Garden. Yeah. I think initialized to TD or TG. I would see the logo as TD, but for some reason it's still called the Garden. I'm just like misremembering it. But yeah, my sister actually got to see I think Justin Timberlake at one point, back when he was still part of NSYNC, at the Garden, because they had a field trip there. Lucky with them. I was like, man, how come your class gets to go and we didn't? Also, I think being part of choir also helps to get to go to places that that other normal students would not get to. Yeah. I don't know about now that I don't really pay attention to who performs at the Garden nowadays. Or majority of like pop artists I don't really follow that much. But then like once in a while I'll see them star in like movies or whatever. Like, oh, who's that person, huh? What was that, I got her name already, but she stars as one of the witches in Wicked, the new Wicked film. I don't remember. Oh yeah, Ariana Grande or something like that? Yeah. Like even that. I don't know how her music is like. But apparently she stars as one of the witches in that. Yeah. Which, I don't know, to me it sort of leaves bad taste. I don't know. Whatever they do in that movie. Oh, Anji is back. One guy with less than 5 minutes left. Yeah, she plays as one of the witches. That's why the emotes that we unlocked during the Halloween events. That's when I found out. I was like, oh. One of the viewers, Trowns, asked if I liked Ariana, and I was like, no. then I see why they asked. Oh, she was one of the witches. And now they got the second movie, so I think that's what they're promoting on Twitch. And apparently they removed those emotes, those two witch emotes, the good and the bad, or the wicked, whatever. But we still have our la 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 emotes, the music note ones. Oh, no. Yeah, this guy's almost finished. Oh my god, rolled right into it. What's next? Taylor Swift? Yeah. I'm pretty sure she probably performed in Boston. Again, I don't really pay attention to that. Pretty much long after my time, I don't really listen to a lot of the US airwaves pop anymore. I'm more in search of like indie songs. I think even thinking back to like 2012 era, 2011, 2012, I would surf around like SoundCloud, just on my own, and a lot of synth artists, synthwave artists before they shot up to mainstream. Roughly around that era when the film Drive came out, 2011. That's when like the sort of the synth sound sort of came back, so I was more into that. And of course, still into the electronic side of things. But the whole synth pop, synth wave scene is sort of I wouldn't say it died down, but it's like it was hype. It reached like a peak points at some points in those years, and I think more recently it's a little less. It's gotten a little mainstream, I guess, because Taylor Swift has released an album that's like more synth influence. So, and of course, I guess the globally, if you want to count like Korean pop music and even some of the Japanese side too, they've been influenced by that synth sound returning, you know, like 80s synth. So we see it in trailers, in movies. Just get and come again. Get and calm. Trailers, movies, music videos, for games, all sorts of media. Soundtracks for games, soundtracks for movies. They've got that synthy sound. Stranger Things was a big hit. You know, the 80s were returning, and thus, you know, that whole era of the 80s became a trend yet again. But yeah, I feel like now we're starting to move towards the 90s. There'll be some like indie stuff that would still do the 80s nostalgia, like retro style stuff, but some of the 90s stuff has come back. I think 620, like even Backstreet Boys is still active. I still see like folks still posting videos from Backstreet Boys. A1 came back. I don't know if folks are familiar with A1. It's another boy band from late 90s. And yeah, they're still active. Westlife came back temporarily. I remember, oh my gosh, there was a live stream that they did on Ustream. So like back like 2008, 2009, whichever year it was. They were announcing that they're going to be doing their last tour. They announced it on Ustream. Thousands of people were watching that, myself included. And yeah, it was just strange to see it occur. And then like a decade later, more recently, like 2021 or something like that, they came back. They reunited and came back. Started performing, you know, around the world again. But Westlife was another group. A1, they came back. I guess Backstreet Boys still active. I'm not sure about Boys to Men. There were a few members back, and then I don't know if they're still active. New Kids on the Block, they would collab with Backstreet Boys. Yeah. At one point. Maybe on a couple songs, if I recall. There was like a music video that I posted a while back. But yeah, I don't know. With all the like the pop scene stuff, like it's neat to see like the 90s and 80s coming back. I don't know. I mean, I still follow some of them. It's just for, I don't know, nostalgia purposes, I guess. There's still some other groups that I was a big fan of in my teens age, and some of those groups hadn't returned. Like Five was another one. High Five, I don't know if folks remember High Five. They're more 80s though, but they're like a second New Kids, or I guess a second New Edition. I think New Edition was another. I don't know if they came back or not, but yeah, it's tough to see that group making a return. But I think at some point they were still performing. Like they were still performing like around our area because they're from Boston. They originated from Boston. What was it? Yeah. New Kids, New Edition. O-Town? Yeah, O-Town. Cause I want it all. My friend's a big fan of that song. He sings it every time at karaoke, man. Whenever he hosts parties at his house. On holidays and stuff, birthdays. Puts that song up on karaoke. Yeah. O-Town. BB Mac. Funny thing with BB Mac, Chris or Christopher, one of the vocalists from BB Mac, he's still active. I think throughout like 2010 and onwards, 2010, 2015, roughly around there, he collabed with one of my favorite trance producers, Chicane, and also Ferry Corsten. Well, I think it's just Chicane, but Ferry Corsten did a remix of one of their tracks. Something to do with the sun, like 1000 Suns or something like that. I'll type out the artist name real quick. Chicane. Christian Burns, yeah. Featuring Christian Burns. I thought his name was Christopher. Christian Burns. So Christian Burns was part of BB Mac, apparently. And it was surprising, like how he teamed up with Chicane. And I feel like a lot of the members of like boy band groups of the 90s, somehow, I don't know, they sort of like segued their way into the underground dance scene, you know, the electronic dance scene. So not only Christian Burns, but JC Chazé from NSYNC, he's big into that underground stuff too. So there's this a nice dance song. It's a vocal, you know, male vocal. What definitely call it trance, yeah. So you're into that sort of thing, like, probably check out that song. BT featuring JC. I remember how to spell his name. Chazé or something like that. Chazé. And then Force of Gravity. Force of Gravity. If you can find the Ferry Corsten remix, I think that's probably one of the best remixes of that song. At least I usually tune that one. But yeah, some of my favorite artists, those three guys there: Chicane, BT, Ferry Corsten. Big inspirations. Been listening to those guys for like decades. Like from the late 90s onwards. But I used to hear BT track called Mercury and Solace. It was featured on Real World, the old MTV show, the reality show, Real World. Probably one of my favorite tracks from him. It's the first one I heard. Mercury and Solace. That's a great sort of morning trance song. Check that out real quick. Mercury and Solace. But he's done a whole lot of classics. Some that I still listen to this day. Not sure if Solace is spelled correctly. I think it might be an extra L in there. Flaming June is another great one from BT. I love Flaming June. I've hinted a while back where, and not many people know this, but on the NSYNC 5th album, was it their 5th album? Their song Pop, you know, Dirty Pop, you know that song? That's actually a production by BT. BT produced that song. You can hear his name tag right at the beginning after the record scratches. BT, it says that at the beginning. It's a hidden Easter egg, but not many people would know it unless they know it. Unless they know the ins and outs of who produces the songs and stuff. If they look at the CD inserts or vinyl or whatever they own, they see the credits of the song, they might see BT in the credits. But it was just something that I learned on my own. Just being a fan of like both artists. But yeah, neat little Easter egg there. But you gotta be a real nerd of like both genres and artists to know about it. Yeah, I tell my friends about it too, and even their minds are blown about it. It's like, wow, didn't know. So whenever my friend Squee hops on, who I've known for like decades, like he would be surprised by that piece of info. Because he knows about BT, he knows that I'm a big fan of BT too. YouTube every day, NSYNC Pop, really? I mean, that's a great song too. It's a fun song. We used to catch the music video for that on TV.
You almost had it.
JT, like the beatbox almost. Yeah, he does like the beatbox thing. Beatbox. Like towards the end of the song. I guess once he goes like into his solo career, he would extend that into his solo tracks. I haven't heard his later albums though. He came out with a recent one like a few years ago though, probably a decade by now. But that album I still have not listened to. I haven't really kept up with a lot of like the pop stuff nowadays. Pop, rock, whatever. It's usually just like trance and synthwave, and that's it. That's all I need. Even K-pop, I stepped out of K-pop a long time ago. Let's see, we got 3 people here. I'm not sure. I wanna hunt. Let me check Anomaly. Oh, I still gotta do some of this here. Citadel. Beza Juice? Maybe we should probably go for the Beza Juice. Yeah, let's do this one. No BTS? Nah. BTS is long after my time. I know I've met a few people who are fans of BTS. There's a box behind me that has a bunch of CDs, and it's hard to pull it out because I have a bunch of there's another heavier box that's right above it, on top of it. But I've got a bunch of my old CDs and boxes right behind me, just in the chance that I get to show it on stream or something. But maybe even record a video. I feel like I should do like a music collection sort of a video. You know, people do their collection of video games. Kind of want to maybe do a video on my collection of music. But I feel like I should have done it a long time ago. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe to set off a trend or something. Yeah, and I remember One Direction. I was not into that. I was not into that. I don't know. I just stick to like the groups that I know, that I grew up with. So I was already out of, you know, the American mainstream stuff by the time, you know, BTS and One Direction came out. Again, like, you know, that's like a little later, maybe much later. But yeah, in 2010, I assume that's like around 2010 because I remember a friend of mine requested me to sing one of their songs, and I have no idea who One Direction was. Like, oh, this song that I always hear other people play over and over until your ears bleed. Yeah, that song. You want me to sing that song? Nah, can't do that, buddy. No, I know them. I know them. I don't really listen to them though. They're like the next, like, you know, big boy band at the time, but I can't really dig into it. Can't dig it. I'll stick to my old stuff. Wait, what did the guy post? A catch request or something? Redacted. Alright. I don't know. They might do this one, so whoever wants to join. And again, this is an anomaly class, so check the list again. Other notes. Frankly, I only remember like one screenshot from their music video of the one song that they had, where they're on the beach or whatever. They just put on like the music video for me to watch. Like, no, I don't think I want to sing this song. But yeah. Okay, so this, I think this is gonna be like a regular bezel deck. I don't know why I backed out there. Oh, speaking of which, I didn't get to it. I didn't get to mention it, but I was gonna lead into another. There's another piece of info that I want to mention. Well, there's this new boy band I found. Just browsing, just accidentally browsing through my, not accidentally, but like on purpose, just browsing through my YouTube feed earlier today. There's this parody boy band group. Another one, you know, which I'll have to look because I made a post about it on one of the servers on Discord. And they remind me a lot of another group called Together. We're together. I don't know if any folks are old enough to remember that. Back in like 2000, the year 2000, they were pretty famous. They were featured on like TRL. They had a song called Calculus. I was mentioning about Together the other night, I think last night, with my friend Squee, while we were playing Penguins, or Fast Penguin. And yeah, they were a parody group, like the first of their kind. And now there's a newer group. I don't know why the song popped up in my feed, but it sounds like and looks like they're gonna be the next like parody group, which reminds me of so much of Together, which is great. Okay, so I'm gonna need like lightning for this guy. But the current weapon is also pretty good. Blackstreet? Yeah, I remember Blackstreet. To go along with Blackstreet, there was a K-pop group that is obscure nowadays called Black Beat. When someone mentions Blackstreet, I think of Black Beats as well. So roughly around like 2001, 2002. So that's like well over 25 years ago. Whether it was 20, or something like 23, 24. I don't know. Somewhere around there. Yeah, 2001. Wait. Yeah, 2001, 2002. Black Beats, if I recall. I don't know. Yeah, it's a K-pop group. They were more like I think they started as a dance group, like backup dancers for like HOT, Shinhwa and stuff. And then I guess they made an album. And I think that they only had that one album. They were on the SM Entertainment label. Let's see, music. Oh yeah. So the new parody boy band is called Boy Throb, and they have a song called Finger. If I had my PC captured right now, I probably would have brought up the browser. But here's the YouTube link for it. Boy Throb and Finger. Hopefully this goes through to YouTube as well. If not, I'll have to manually link it. Oh, nice. Now Restream is connected to YouTube. Good. Alright. Oh yeah, do check that out. It's only just a lyric video at the moment. But that song popped up in my feed today. I just decided to like scroll through my YouTube feed homepage. Just for the, the sake of it. And I rarely do scroll through that. Through the web browser, I mean. And I just saw that song pop up for some reason. There's been parody groups before. There's even the Perkins. I feel like more people should know about the Perkins. They would do like parody Backstreet Boys songs, but singing to the lyrics of horror slasher movies. So they would, each member would dress up as like, the horror slashers, like Jason or Freddy, Leatherface and all that. And they would just like dance. It's just hilarious. They're called the Perkins, and they would call themselves, one of their projects is called the Slash Street Boys. And it's hilarious. So look up Slash Street Boys or Perkins. Try multitask. Yeah, they have a YouTube channel. It's another parody group that I recommend. What about Sukiyaki? The song Sukiyaki? Yeah, I know about that one. It's all because of you. That one? It's one of my favorites. What you talking about, Willis? I'm talking about Sukiyaki, man. That song's been covered so many times. Utada Hikaru would be another artist that would do a popular version of it. Or at least borrowing the melody. Because, of Japanese origin. And if only Twitch Sings was still around, imagine how many songs they would have by now. Like 5 years after, 6 years after. Actually, it's been more than that. I think it's been like 7 years now. Since the beta, at least. The beta was back in like 2018. Yeah, December 2018. Like November, December 2018. Just a little after TwitchCon, I think, that year. Oh my gosh, Magmalo. I haven't fought that fight for a while. Yeah, back in like 2001, 2002, I would listen to those songs and sing along to those songs a whole lot. But yeah, I mean, not so much nowadays. It's like, I don't know. There just hasn't been like any occasions where I would, unless there's like a karaoke session that were to occur like at a friend's house or something, or get together. It's been a long while since I've sung that song. It's a great one though. I like the, there's an a cappella version by 4 PM. If you haven't heard that version, that's probably one of my favorites to go. It's like my go-to favorites to listen to. There's a local friend of a friend that did a remix of it, like a booty bass style remix of it. That I used to have on loop throughout those early 2000s. Throughout the early 2000s, like 1999, 2000, 2001. I love that song so much, and then I used to listen to the remix on loop. Probably one of my most looped songs back then. It was that song, More Than Words by Extreme, but not the Extreme version. It's the Devotion. It's a version by Devotion, a group called Devotion. The R&B group. What the heck was that character? Oh, let me check that character real quick. That character's outfit. They got barely anything on. Benny Lava, yeah, the old YouTube. Yeah, that was like roughly around like 2005, 2006. E-Bombs era. A friend of mine linked that recently in the Discord server. It's like, man. Bringing back the classics. The YouTube classics. Yeah, there's Benny Lava, and there was one other song, Girly Man. Have you seen that one? It was also by Bufflax, the same guy that did the parody lyrics. He had another one called Girly Man. Girly Man! There's a guy that's in there, in the music video, that's dressed up as with the Michael Jackson Thriller jacket, the red jacket. Yeah, that one was another fun one. Fun one for this season. Uh-oh. Hey. Please up. Oh no! Wow, walk right into it. Yeah, 4 PM. They were a 90s R&B group. Oh man, I should have swapped back to the power units. Come on, Boomy. I think they had like one album, and that was it. And on that album, there was like a cover of Sukiyaki. So, yeah, that song, More Than Words, and the version by Devotion. They were a Filipino-American R&B group. Also does a cappella. And their version was really good. They did an a cappella version of that. Yeah, I used to listen to that version a whole lot, like on loop. Yeah, we were talking about like a whole bunch of music last night. Apparently, when I looked back at the VOD, I had the Discord muted. I was mentioning it earlier. Man, some great topics discussed, but man, a lot of old memories too. I just had to. I didn't get to check whether or not the sound was coming through. So no one said anything. So it looked like I was just talking to myself. Crazy Roth just talking to himself. but I think my friend Squeeze got the audio for both of us. It's like his game volume is like a little louder though. Yeah, apparently Discord, well not Discord, OBS doesn't detect it when you have both Discord open on both PCs. Even though the one OBS is just like on one PC. Just strange. But yeah, it just mutes the entire like Discord sounds. Pretty much just cancels each other out. So now that I know that, we just keep Discord on one PC instead of two. Which I feel is a very obscure piece of info that not many people are gonna run into. But now knowing that, I don't know if I'll remember it unless others are having the same issue. And then it'll take like a while to figure out how the setup is gonna be like to see what the issue can be. But yeah. When it comes to like streaming and troubleshooting streams, that could be one of the reasons somehow like OBS is not capturing either one of them. Because there's a feature on OBS where it eliminates echo altogether. If there's like two sources that has the same audio, it detects that, and so it just mutes both. Just cancels both sources. Which makes sense if they're, you know, if they want to reduce on the echo reduction. Uh-oh. Yep, Savage Dragon, another classic. I still request some of their songs. Whenever there's like a song request option on like a Twitch channel somewhere, if they have like SR on, SR is the song request. Some of those old groups would pop up. And there's this probably like a person that requests the same song over and over every night. I get tired of that, of hearing the same songs over. But I try to mix in like, you know, so it's just some songs that haven't been heard for a long while, you know, and just reading the room, you know, just reading the chat a little bit, and just like, oh, I recommend this song. If you like this song, I recommend this one. Something that, you know, maybe not many people have heard, just to give a little bit of a variety, you know. And then, yeah, all is well, I guess. Some will be bopping to it, you know. Some will be like, oh, this is new to that person, but, you know, it's actually like an older song. But, yeah, lots of music out there, like, then, like, and then you just come across the person that just requests the same songs every day. It's like, man, don't you got any other songs in that playlist? Okay. Let me bring this guy over. It's cooperate time. Damn, Drowns. Drowns, you know the freestyle artists too? Good old Timmy T. One more try. Surprised you know that one, Drowns. I actually did a cover version of that song. A cover, I mean an instrumental cover. Like I did a piano instrumental cover of that. Never finished it though. I think I started on it. Intro, the first verse, and to the chorus, and I just never finished it after that. I got the kick and the snare in. It was a long time ago though. What the heck? Turf one. Those guys. Holy moly, man. Oh snap. I rarely see those two fight. Army of Lovers? Yeah, we used to listen to a lot of freestyle. My friend Bun, I guess we would hear some of it too. Yeah, my friend Bun is a big fan of like freestyle stuff too. We both would share like a whole bunch of songs, MP3s back in the day. Freestyle, trance, K-pop, J-pop. A lot of that stuff. Yeah, so the same Bun that joins us in Peak and stuff. Peak and some of the horror games. Who's the moderator? I've known that guy for like 25 years. It's been 25 years? No, yeah. Somewhere around there. What year though? Like 2002, 2003. I want to say. Somewhere in those years, around those years. Man, my pockets are full again. Oh well. Oh. Pressed on the wrong chat. Way to go, Boomy. Oh, look at that. That would be a great screenshot right there. I want to snap that. You gonna check out BT? Go for it. Yeah, BT is one of my favorites. Like, production-wise, it's been a great inspiration for some of the earlier productions that I've done in the past. Like circa 2003, into 2005, I don't know, somewhere around there. I think it was a big influence on me. BT, Chicane, Way Out West, Barry Corsten, the Thrill Seekers. I had an old SoundClick page, if you're familiar with SoundClick. They predate MySpace. Before MySpace was a thing, 2005, there was a site called SoundClick. So 2001 onwards, I think. Maybe a little before that. I think like 2000 or 2001. I'll have to double check on it. Started uploading my own tracks and songs and stuff. Sound clips to soundclick.com. which surprisingly is still up. So it's like, it's almost like 20 years old now. 25, yeah, 25. It probably is 25 years old now. I guess nowadays there would be SoundCloud, and that's the more modern, or at least that site continues to keep it modern, with like a mobile app and whatnot. But even though that site has been around for ages too, I think by now it's been like at least like 13, 14 years when I started using that one. But SoundClick was one of the old ones before SoundCloud. But I would have like a couple of pages on there. I would upload songs, some of my own productions too. A lot of them were like original tracks. Some of them were remixes, and a couple like vocal tracks, vocal recordings that I would like just record myself on, you know, just upload to one of those pages. But probably not recommended. But if you dig far enough, you might be able to find it. I don't think it's searchable through Google though, unless you know the site name and then like you go to the .com and search my name from there, or whatever alias I was using at the time. I won't say what it is, but yeah, I'll just keep it hidden for now. Maybe one day I'll link it, but it's no secret. It's no secret. Because I've linked it once before. Maybe twice. Maybe thrice. Now let's do something nice. Alright, man. Night is still young. Let's go a little more. Sort of like Bandcamp. Maybe a little less fancy as Bandcamp. I don't know. The site has been run by ads now. There's a lot of ad stuff. Yeah, it's a little less than Bandcamp because there's ads and the site owner takes a portion of the cut. I guess Bandcamp does too, but I feel like SoundClick, their whole process, if people were to buy your songs on there, like the site gets a bigger portion than in comparison like Bandcamp or whatever. But Bandcamp's a lot nicer, more modern. But yeah, it's sort of like this similar layout, you know. Upload the songs on the page and people can, you know, listen to the songs on that page, whatever songs you choose. There's a little more customization, I think, on SoundClick, because you can update like a file and just re-upload like an updated version of the song, and I would write out, oh yeah, change some the sound of the snare a little bit here, or maybe the effects for this portion of the song is a little louder or something. Yeah, so I'll write out, oh yeah, update this part here, like as if I'm writing it as like a log, and then jotting down the date for it, you know, each time I do an update for it. So imagine, like, you know, after like 20 years of hiatus of not even updating a single song on there, I would go back to load up an old like project file and just like tweak it a little bit here and there and just re-upload that file, that same song from 20 years ago, and say, oh, I did an update on this, but no one's gonna hear it unless I post about it. But I think a majority of those folks that were on there would not even notice, because no one really uses that site anymore. It's like if someone were to update their page on MySpace, you know, who would still check out their MySpace in this day and age, right? You know, or even Facebook for that matter. Like who checks Facebook nowadays? I don't know. Do the Garen. Let's see what we posted one. Ragnar Kadaki. Let's go to this one. Oh. Nice. Hope I have the right items. May have to empty my pocket a little bit. Sushi fish. I don't find myself using that too much. Some of these other ones too. Oh, there's the ancient. Just looking for that. Or am I bringing dust supply? Just the powders is fine. Did I eat? Did. Oh yeah, let me check the stuff. Come on, Lisha. Easy battle. Going with Palico. Yeah, I think they might be away. Might be AFK for a bit. Send another batch out. Let's go to Frost Islands, I think. There's no sparklies there. Alright, let's go to this one here. The Malzino sparkly. Okay, good. There we go. Oh, Break My Fall. Oh, that was a great one, man. Break my fall. Ba-da-ba-bam-ba-da-ba-bam. Tiesto. There's an Airbase remix of that. Recommend the Airbase remix. Airbase remix is great. Maybe a Gladrus Empire. Am I on Discord? What happens if I say yes? What happens if I say yes? Gotta watch out for those boss, man. They'll eat ya. That's what Ironbeard would say. They'll eat ya. Gotta watch out for this Discord box. So this guy, Mr. Mud Dragon. Man, we have the journey all the way across the desert just to get that one monster. DLive? Where? Oh, there he is. Nice. Uh-oh. Bradley's down there. Oh, wait. Break My Fall, I think that was a BT track, right? I remember now. Oh, I think it was Tiesto and BT. Yeah, something like that. I haven't heard that for a long time. Been a long time, man. That makes me want to dig it up and listen to it, though. I think I got that CD. Or the album, I mean. Yeah, so Brian from BT, the initials is actually his name. His initials were his name. Brian Transu. He also sings on his own songs, his own tracks, and he would sometimes sing in collaboration with another producer and stuff. But I guess in Break My Fall, that's one occasion that he would. Ooh, nice one there. All the babies pop out. Jump it in. Oh, okay. Look at a sack. It's so flexible. What a load of sack. Yeah. Ooh, I don't think this armor is good against fire. Nice. Oh, I think you gotta attack the head. Self up. Whoa. If it wants to spin around like that, then I should probably use the marionette spider to hook up the spider and swing them around. Nice. Get the head. Nice. Poison. Let's go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. I don't want any bones. Let's go, boom. Ba-na-ba-na, ba-na-ba-ba. Ba-ba-ba-wow. Ba-na-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And I remember back in like those days, like the early 2000s, there would be like MIDI files already made. Back in the AOL days, there would be a MIDI that would play in the background of like a GeoCities website. And I would have like a whole collection of those MIDIs that were downloadable onto those sites. A lot of K-pop songs, and you know, general American pop songs you turn into MIDIs. BT was one of your favorite arcade games. Which one? There's a game called BT. Oh yeah. DDR. Yeah. So a lot of those dance artists would have a track featured on DDR. So like Thrill Seekers was one of them. Four Strings. There's another one. I'm trying to think of that group. Oh, there's another group called Aurora. It's like a UK-based dance group. They had a song, a cover of a Duran Duran song, Ordinary World. Search up Aurora and Ordinary World. Great cover of Duran Duran song. I'll tell you that either. Have that CD. I have the entire album. One of the classic things to play. It's more on the pop dance side, but I still consider like trance because the remixers are considered trance. This early 2000s era. Beautiful song too. Yo, give my chance. Aurora. Yeah, I think there was an Above and Beyond remix of that. I'm gonna double check on it. They remixed a whole lot in those early years. But even more if you count now. I mean, they're still very active. They have their own weekly radio show that I would tune in on Twitch. Anjuna would be the page, so if you're not already following Anjuna, I'll give him a little shout out here. Don't often get to do. Maybe in a little bit I'll shout out the other channels that I listen to every week. I'm usually just like idling or just working and listening to music there. Oop. But yeah, they have a weekly show on Fridays. I think they have one on Thursdays too, but it's like a progressive music. Progressive house more so. Like deep house, progressive house. I'm on the deep side of electronic 4x4 beats. But they would sometimes have like breakbeats sets and stuff mixed in, some drum and bass here and there. But group therapy would be the ones on Fridays. And on Thursdays, it will be a State of Trance, so ASOT, ASOT for short. That's the Armin show. It's another popular one. It's more popular on YouTube side than Twitch. Twitch side, the live chat is a little more chill, but YouTube side is where it's like everyone's just spamming emotes and in comments, I guess. Which is why, yeah, I guess it extends to the Discord servers here. But we used to use like IRC to chat amongst other users and listeners back in the early years. But even though I'm an older listener, you know, we've listened to it for like decades by now, since the early 2000s. But it's neat to see like the evolution of how we interact on the web due to that show. One of the longest running DJ shows that would air and only thing though is like it's pre-recorded like a few days before, but it would air live on that day, on Thursday. It's recorded on Tuesday and edited, and then it would play on the Thursday. But there'll be some shows that are live. It's another artist that I follow called Solarstone. His name is Rich, but Solarstone is the act. another one that I like a lot. But he would do his shows live, like actually live. And a lot of times he would read out the comments as people are just typing in the chats and stuff. Both YouTube and Twitch side, but more so Twitch side. That guy's hilarious. There's like an ongoing joke when he does his shows where he plays the like a record sample, like an old sound sample from the 90s. Renegade. If you know the Renegade sound sample in the realm of DJs, then you might know what I'm talking about. Renegade Mastered. There you go. The Renegade Mastered. Yeah, there's like with an ongoing joke that continues throughout like each episode. Sometimes he would slip it in just for funsies. Sword Stone, 7 Cities. Classic track. It's around like 2002. But I love his chill out ambient productions. He doesn't do many of them nowadays, but back in like the early 2000s, he would make a whole lot of them called he would title it Soulstone After Hours Mix. And that would be like the chill out version of that song. He actually did a chill out version of the Paul Oakenfold song called Southern Sun. Another classic. Yeah, if you look up Paul Oakenfold Southern Sun, the Solarstone After Hours mix. I love that version of that song. And, it was also like popularized by the Tiesto remix. I would prefer the Solarstone After Hours mix. Great remix on that. Something you would listen to on like a Sunday, you know. You got the gold mud. Some little guys are just like spurting out flames. What? Right after this guy. Yeah, I gotta get like 2 rolls just to escape that. 1 roll is not enough, you gotta get 2 rolls at least. Yes. So there you go, there's some old new music for you. I guess new to you, but like old for me. But certainly some of my old favorites to listen to back in the day. Majority of them were like early 2000s. I guess you could say like the MySpace era. I used to have like songs on MySpace too. It was SoundClick and then MySpace. I would mirror some of the uploads. But I think I've only uploaded like 3 or 4 songs on MySpace at one point. I don't know if they're still on there. Ever heard of Creamfields? Yeah, the venue, Creamfields, or the events, I guess. There's Creamfields. There's a whole bunch now. Luminosity is one during the summertime. There's Trans Energy. There's, oh my gosh, there's a whole bunch of them. Tomorrowland. I think a popular one is EDC. That's a very popular one. Back when, like, you know, the quote-unquote EDM was like sort of hitting its peak, hitting mainstream. I was surprised to see like a friend of a friend who's not so into electronic music was heading to EDC. Like, oh, don't really seem like the type that would be into it. That's when I realized, oh yeah, you know, that kind of music has hit mainstream. At least that certain sound, which is sort of like, for me, it's not of my taste. But I feel like the scenery has changed since. It's sort of going back to its roots a little bit. Well, at least with the whole trance sound. Although electric house or electro house is still doing its own thing. There's less of that bro step sort of a dubstep sound with like Skrillex and stuff. That whole era sort of like phasing out a little bit. I feel like most people have gotten enough of it. Alright. But there were still like some smaller artists and indie artists that were still making the genuine trance sound. So like Solarstone would be one of them. Thrill Seekers, he actually came back to producing an album. And like, let me see, how long was it? Like 20 years in the making. Because he had the Synesthesia single back in like 1999, 2000. And it took until like 2015, so that's 15 years for him to come up with an album. And we've been waiting so long for that one Thrill Seekers album. And before then, it was just like mixed CDs, yeah. It was the Night Music from volumes 1 and 2, I think. Or was it just volume 1? And then we had the album, which I have on CD. I did a video on it, unboxing it. I ordered it alongside my Goyella vinyl set. I got the collector's edition. Did a unboxing video of it. And included my cover version, chiptune version I made of the Goyella singles. The first original 3 singles in chiptune form. It took me a long time to make. But I'm such a big fan of like Ferry Corson, so Goyella's like one of my favorite projects from him that he's revived in recent years. And yeah, goes to show like that trance is still a thing. Even amongst like the different sounds that were being played. Like it was becoming stale. It came out at a point, he brought the project back at a point when the trance sound was becoming like too EDM-ish, if you know what I mean. It's got the same broad sound, so I don't know. So we brought back Goyella with Anahira, it's a new single, which was actually a remake of an older track that he made for System F. That was his other alias. The Sonnets, but only like older fans would recognize the melody. And when I heard it, I knew right away that it's a Ferry Corson production, because they were doing that sort of promotion where they don't reveal the artist just yet. They would give you like a sample of the track with just the no ID, so it would be an ID track, no artist name, no title, no song title yet, It was just a mysterious track to keep it mysterious, and that's how labels did back in the day to test a track to further promote. They don't give the artist name, it's just like a white label record that's sent out to DJs to play in their sets, live sets. And so they tried that sort of thing with this upcoming mysterious track that came out to be a Gorilla track, and I knew right away that's like a very course in production because I recognized the melody. And it was the sonnet from his second System F album that was exclusive to Japan, and I have that CD. So, and the sonnet was one of my favorites of that album. I even featured it on an animated short that I made back in 2002 in high school. It's like a little short racing animation that I made in Macromedia Flash. It's a Flash animation. Long before Adobe bought them. I bought the Flash. It was still under Macromedia, but yeah, like I think they were starting to merge, but I believe it was still Macromedia. But anyways, I featured that sonnet song on that animation, and I still have it on the old hard drive. Shared it to my group of friends, and they saw it. They were spreading it around, and yeah, I was a big fan of that sonnet, the sonnet track, the melody. And so he brought that melody back for this new track for Gorilla to come back for the track Anahera, which means heaven, by the way. It's a lot of the track titles that he uses for the Gorilla project always has something to do with like the heavens and like angels and stuff, you know, like the heavens, pretty much. Alright, this will probably be the last hunt of the night, because I do have to, I don't know, yeah, I might have to close out after this one, we'll see. So the genre at Coachella. So Coachella is a big event that is a mixed variety of different genres. It's not only electronic music, but also rock, indie. There's a lot of indie dance in there that takes place at Coachella. The Burning Man, a lot of that is music in general, So you'll have your rock, you'll have your dance, but everyone's there to to enjoy music. It's like Woodstock, but not being Woodstock. It's just different people that just makes their own events. It's like how there's conventions for video games or conventions for technology, and then there's festivals, music festivals, such as Coachella and EDC. Those are more popular ones. But with Tomorrowland, Luminosity, Trance Energy, those are some of the other like more trance-focused events, festivals. Whereas like Coachella, EDC are more like mainstream dance and rock or whatever, indie. But yeah. It's neat to see like those events are still occurring, even though it sort of went down a little bit during the 2020s, but it's slowly coming back up. Ooh, gold bathroom? This one? I think I want to get that big guy down pretty close. Public control, yeah. Oh yeah, he did. So if I recall, that Creamfields was a compilation. I'll have to look it up. I think it was a compilation, like mix CD compilation. Maybe not necessarily his own productions. It may include like a song that he did, but also mixing in other artists' songs, if I recall. But let me look at it real quick. So I usually look at discogs, but I do recall he had a release that's called Creamfields, which I'm pretty sure it's either inspired by or based on the events, because there is a Creamfields events or festival as well. Yeah, apparently Creamfields was his 2004 album, 5th DJ Mix album. There you go. So that confirms it. It's a DJ Mix album. So it's like a featuring other artists, but not tied to his own tracks, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that release. Yeah, so it has like songs from like Lee Kwan, aka Matt Derry, legendary producer. Interstate is in there. Marcus Shaw's is in there. Oh, I remember Marcus Shaw's Elevation, Clear Blue. That's another classic right there. 2004, whichever year it was. Yeah, that's 2004. That was a big track that played a whole lot. Clear Blue. I love that one. Yeah. And there's a Paulo Kupo remix of Komodo by Carlos Vibes. So it's a compilation CD. Yeah, it's not like an album. But a lot of the DJs, producers, they would have like a compilation CD, not necessarily like an artist album. Just that needs to be known. Did I just miss out on a thing? But yeah, I remember that release. Oh man, I remember Susie Solar. Oh, apparently there was a Paulo Confold remix of Beautiful Day by U2. Mara Picado with Lizard. Paulo Confold 2004 remix. A great one. Yeah, some decent tracks in there. Luke Shable, that's another name that I haven't heard for a long time. Or seen for a long time. Yeah, Luke Shable used to do like a whole lot of progressive. A lot of breakbeats. I like his some of his breakbeat productions. Yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, check out some of the shows that I mentioned. So Ajuna and Juna from Juna Beats and stuff. And then ASOT, which is a State of Trance. This one here. Yep. That's Armin's show. Armin, Ruben, they would have a guest mix that would have like an hour set every episode. Those guys are live on, I guess they have a 24-hour show, but Thursdays is the day for the new episodes. And they've already surpassed like 1,000 episodes, well over 1,000 right now. There's a whole big celebration for the 1,000th episode. What happened to all the quests? Alright, here. Maybe I'll do the picking. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, can we do Amatsu? that was supposed to be like a tough battler to do. But man, if we can do a Matsu, that would be awesome. Or Valkana. I know this one's also pretty tough. Man, I haven't fought a Matsu for a long time. Lava Caverns. Hey, Luna Carrot. Yo, you could probably do like a regular Amatsu. Infernal Springs. Melody of Mayhem. This is like one of the last quests they ever added to this game. That's a tough one too. Oh, I still have a bunch here that I've yet to do. Hub Quest Master Rank? Mysterious Pale Flame. Could probably do this one too. Oh, Amatsu. There's a storm coming. There's also Wakana. Yeah, let's do Wakana. I may just go in solo. Put your dukes up. Hard shell powder. What's that? I think I might have to craft some more of those Mega Demons. This is where the tranks are. Should be carrying a bunch more of these. Alright. Probably gonna go in. Unless someone else wants to join. Remix rock songs too? Yeah. There's an old Paul Oakenfold song called Star. Gosh, what is it called now? Sheesh. Star-Eyed Surprise. My gosh, that took a bit. Star-Eyed Surprise? Starry-Eyed Surprise, yeah. It's like back like 2001, 2002. Starry-Eyed Surprise. It's got like a very, I don't know, like 2001-ish, like pop rock style sound to it. You may like it. If you're familiar with, like, I don't know, it's a band from that era. I don't know, Stone Temple Pilots, maybe not too much of their sound, but like somewhat, around that era. Trying to think of a band that was popular back then. There's just so many, I can't think of it. There's like one particular band. I can't remember that band's name. But anyways, check that song out. Crazy Town? I thought of Crazy Town, but it's not that kind of sound. It's not as rough of a song. It's more of like a summer vibe. If you listen to Starry-Eyed Surprise, I haven't heard it for like over a decade, but I vaguely recall the music video for it being very summery. Paul Oakenfold is a very summery guy. Oh, there's also Paul Van Dyke. I don't know if you heard of that guy. Or PVD for short. If you've heard of Paul Oakenfold, you may have heard of Paul Van Dyke, another trance producer. Oh my gosh, at one point, I think a couple years ago, he was sick. Like, the entire trance community thought he was gonna go, a lot of us thought it was almost his time to go. As with so many, you know, famous people the past year or so. My gosh, the past like month, so many celebrities. So many celebrities have gone. But yeah, there was one point where Paul Van Dyke was like so sick in bed, and you know he was on recovery, and like almost every show was dedicating For an Angel to be played in those episodes because he was really sick. So sick that, you know, like it just, I don't know, like everyone was like so alerted by it. But yeah, he had a classic track. His first single was For an Angel. Very recognizable tune. Tune, as they say. Seiko. Tune. That's how we used to call it back in the day. That's a cool tune. Spelled it with a CH. CH-double-O. Incoming tune. And I keep forgetting to swap out the palico. I'm walking here. Walking and running. Yeah, not too much like Crazy Town. We know Butterfly. Another major hits. We know Puddle of Mud, you know. Yeah, we know them, you know. But not like that. A little more summery. I can't think of some of those bands right now. What's that band that sang All Around the World Statues Crumble for Me? Whatever band that is, that's the kind of vibe that he was going for in that Starry Eyes Surprise song. And there were a couple other songs on that album though. The old Oakenfold. That band was, their name starts with an S, but I remember. Yeah, whatever that band was. You know, their song used to play on the radio a lot. Oh, wait, he hits the tree there. What up, Donkey Kong? Where's your tie? Where's your red tie on? Wait, why am I fighting this guy? That's why we're getting the other guy, I think. Oh, common guy. Wait, I can get the stink mic. Oh my gosh! Let's get the stink mic. Up triple S. Man, I feel like I've been on for like more than the number of hours I've been on. I think I might just end it sooner than later. But I think tomorrow I might hop on to Sunbreak or something. Ooh, let's watch these guys fight. Oh! Oh, I think I got it. The prance. Prancing and trancing. In France. The France trance. It's funny because, like, you imagine that there would be more French trance producers. But the one thing that comes out of France is house music and electro. Which makes sense, you know, we would have, like, Daft Punk and stuff. Daft Punk, there's a bunch of others. More so indie artists. That are not as well known or mainstream. But I feel like, you know, French house is definitely like there's a certain sound to it that is very unique to that region. Kind of like Chicago. Chicago house is a whole lot different sounding than French house. Oh. Eiffel 65, yeah. Eiffel 65, my gosh. No, not that song. Not that song. You can kind of get the vibe that, you know, that there are some songs that you hear more well known, and like it gets overplayed over and over, double overplayed to the extreme that, you know, some of us just can't bear to listen to ever again. And that, to me, that is one of them. Like, I don't need to hear that. But there's just that one person that continues to request that song for some reason. For nostalgia? But why? Why do I? You can choose the millions of songs out there, and you choose Blue by Eiffel 65. Gosh. Not even like a parody version. You gotta go with the actual original version. I remember the music video for that. It was just so janky and so low budget. I remember the dance move for that guy in that music video too. I don't know why, but like YouTube keeps on recommending me like an interview with the making of that song and stuff, you know, the Blue song, and how it became a hit and all that. I used to see it on like Nickelodeon. I used to play on Nickelodeon a lot, along with Daft Punk. Like that Daft Punk era. So VH1 would play the Daft Punk music videos, and then Nickelodeon would have the Blue song, the Eiffel 65 Blue song during commercial breaks and stuff, in between the shows, Saturdays and it was fun at the time, but like, man, start repeating the same song over every radio station. It's like, man, do you have anything else to play? Yeah, I was talking to my friend Steve last night too about like how the radio is. It's me just being curious on how the radio sounds nowadays. Is it still playing the same music? Is it still the same format? Is there still a chart show and all that? Yeah. Like some of the old stations that I used to listen to, I wonder if the same people are still running those shows. But yeah, after like I don't know, after the year 2000, it's like barely any more radio. I think for us. Well, I guess maybe a little after, like maybe 2003, 2004. I didn't get a chance to listen to the radio, unless I'm in like the car or something. There'll be a a radio that's in the car. But yeah, I guess I assume that maybe the format is still the same. Some new songs here and there, and then like some of the old songs are still playing, maybe in the new remix or something. But yeah, I don't really listen to radio too often. And now that there's the internet, you can just like we can find our own new music just by surfing through either YouTube or SoundCloud. It's the modern way of searching. At least that's how I would find my new music for myself. Especially just within the indie scene, is to search through like SoundCloud. But I guess people would use like, I don't know, Bandcamp or YouTube or Spotify or whatever. Different apps for that. There was Nokia music I used for a little bit. Yeah, Nokia would have their own like music app, which later got renamed to Mix Radio. It's a pretty neat like free app for the Nokia phones. And yeah, it would have like a pre-made playlist that would play stuff, radio mix. Sadly, it's closed down right now. No more operations. Thanks to Microsoft. Silly Microsoft. Yeah. Looks like roughly around like, Apple Music became like the new like store or whatever. Frosty now. Like this might be the last one tonight. Ooh. Really should have done a dive there. Alright, let's get the poison in there. Oh, fell for that. Alright, well, let's get back in there. No! Missed the attack. Like that. Get some hard shell. Oh my gosh. Oh, another sharpen. I was gonna fly over there. I thought it was gonna land over there. probably would want to bring Tigrix over to fight him. Yeah, I hope we could probably finish this by the o'clock. Maybe a little more. A little past the o'clock. Man, it's a Monday too. I don't really see many people on. I guess they're just like off on the holidays now. Busy on the holidays. Oh no, the cycle. Cycle. Uh-oh. Ooh, man, I almost got caught again. Yep, I didn't hit him. Over here. Get over here. Oh, I gotta get that sound bite added. I need to add the toasty one. I need to add the scorpion. Gotta get some more combat in there. Oh. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Alright, man. Take it easy, Trams. Good night. Oh my gosh, I'm getting stabbed. Yeah, come on. There's a rocket on his face. This guy knows to hop around so much. I better kill him. Need one more. Gosh. Oh, there you go. Complete. No, it's dead. Sure. Oh my god. No. Gosh. Got it. Tigrix. Man, I want to toss my flash ball. I'm stuck in the animation. This guy moves fast. Oh. That's a very close up on that. There we go. I want to do that. Fireworks, go! Yes. What's it called again? The Titinator? Titinator! Nice. Haven't seen one of those for a while. Titinator, yeah. But I saw that there's a new Terminator 2D game that's out there. Looks awesome. Terminator 2D, no face. As I said, for like a game that came out, what? A game that was made back in the 90s, but hadn't come out until now. Because it's all pixelated and stuff, but it's actually just made recently. But it's made to look like it, you know, came from the 90s. I feel like that would have been on like Sega Genesis or something. Or even PS1. It's like 2D and then pixel art. Looks really good. Good. Which team is made it? Like some foreign team. Recently. Somebody in Europe. It's not Tribute Games, because I know those guys are really good at making this kind of games too. It's not Way Forward. It's another team. I think .mu is also involved with it, if I recall. Those guys also made Shredder's Revenge and it's Mr. Rage 4, if I recall. They do really good things. Oh, he's almost done. Big ice wall. Oh, yeah. Up until the last part. There's like a fourth layer. Now it's true colors of the MonHun. Reveal. Oh. Yeah. I guess it was facing the other way. Oh. It's heading over there. I'll use my traps, but the elder doesn't work on the elders. Oh, shooter. Yes. Man, my stamina's like gone way down. Let's bring it back up. Yeah, I'm probably using everything. Fireworks. Come on, man. I just use my wire bug. Oh my gosh, again. Oh my gosh. I know this. Take that. What else we got? Oh, sorry. Damn. Oh man. Double. Come on down if you dare. Just tossing the kunais at them. No, no. What the heck? The soundbite just like played multiple times there. Alright. GG there. Man, I feel like we were getting close. Foolish. Foolish. 3 feints? Maybe 4? I don't know. Getting a little bit of frostbite. Alright. We are now reaching the o'clock. I think it's time to close out. Yeah. Some fun hunts tonight. Keeping it frosty. Yeah, thanks for joining. Tiki. I got the Switch keyboard. Keeps memory of saying the text with that can type. Let's exit out. Can we still pet our buddies? Let's see what the button is. Oh, I think we're supposed to do the weight part. Yeah. Here, let me swap the buddies around. We're looking so festive. I feel like the like World and Wilds has a lot more varied suits, armor sets and stuff. Chunky. Shake. High five. The finger guns. It's funny. Got cat's in. We'll take a look at that. Look at that. Sparkly. Oh, it's on loop. Oh, that's neat. Maybe next time I'll never go BRB again. I can probably just like do this. Hey! The high five. Alright. Let's go up there and get the codes. Cohoots. The other pets. Yeah, they haven't brought back like the Palamutes or the Cohoots for Wilds. I guess they have the Secrets. Secrets or Secrets? I don't know. How they pronounce it. Oh my gosh, the slide. Here, let's close out with some more petting, I guess. Give treats. Alright. Dun, 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 dun. Well, today was also Cookie Exchange Day, by the way. Try to get it yesterday. Alright, send over the wave. Thanks all for joining. Be back tomorrow with, who knows what? Possibly Generations Ultimate. If not that, I do want to get some Silent Hill F in. But, yeah, we'll see. Playlist of Rise Sunbreak on YouTube. And, yeah, I usually feature this on, like, Mondays, sometimes Sundays. But Tuesdays. Monday or Tuesdays would be a Generations Ultimate. And yeah, maybe someday we'll get to stories, get to featuring stories again. Because I know Stories 3 is going to be on the way for next year, early next year, February or March or some of that release. Yeah. So I'm going to take off for now. Have yourselves a wonderful night and day. See you next one later.
See you next time!